I go to drama school, and at times it can be very crazy and also quite painful. And I thought, what better than to take you on a journey? Our degree course was invited to watch a film screening of a jazz dance documentary called Uprooted. Afterwards, there was a Q&A with some of the creators on the film. Jada, what are we doing today?
Movie premiere.
Movie premiere, movie premiere, movie premiere, movie premiere. There were a lot of industry professionals there, our teachers came, we all dressed up, and it was such a lovely morning.
And what's Jada eating today?
Crunchy nut bar.
It is such an incredible documentary if you love jazz dance and you want to see the history of it and the cultures that combined to create it and where it went and where it could be going. It's such an incredible documentary. Afterwards, we had a bit of time to go grab some food, so we went to Dunkin' Donuts because we were in Baker Street. I had personally never been before, so I bought a donut for the very first time.
Close up donut.
It was pretty good. Then we grabbed some Itsu sushi and then travelled our way back to college. We're currently doing a new musical project. Our head of year has written a musical called Newland and we're currently putting it together. Get many clips today because it was mainly singing and acting rehearsals, but I did get a clip of what could be my favourite song in the musical.
So hey Jada, how was your day?
It was great.
Yeah? 2 highlights.
That bite of your Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh yeah.
And watching the documentary.
Nice.
Bossy.
I came home, I made some dinner, and then I did some work on our presentation musical theatre review. We basically have to use our public speaking skills and PowerPoint in order to present a musical theatre review of a show of your choice. My choice was, of course, Amelie, because I love that musical. My flatmate, however, had a lovely evening going to watch Brokeback Mountain at the Soho Theatre. How was Brokeback Mountain, Jada?
10 out of 10.
Would see his booty again.
Yes.
You look like the woman from The Wings. Okay, Jada, favourite part?
When it snowed.
She broke her sock. We started our Tuesday off with a very intense jazz tech lesson with our head of dance, Christopher Tendai. He really pushed us with the warm-up, and that included a 3.5-minute track of us just doing kicks. And we finished with a dance combination.
How are we feeling? Yeah.
In my free period afterwards, I did a vocal warm-up, and I did not realise how much I paced. Then I learnt my Newland solo. We then started learning some choreography for Newland. This was by Christopher Tendai. We then had lunch in our usual spot when it's sunny. A dog came over, which was so cute, and he started trying to eat all of our food. Just before the lesson began, we started doing some rehearsal. And then inexplicably, me and my friends started doing some tilting.
Give me a tilt.
We had another lesson of dancing and learning choreography, and then we went upstairs to learn some group numbers for the show. My flatmate and I decided to detour to Stratford after college because she needed to send off a letter and I needed to do a bit of shopping. We got back and I collapsed after the dramatically hard and difficult day. Only to remember I had to cook dinner, write my essay and revise everything we had learnt in the day. With that, I went to bed. Wednesday was the most intense dance day. We started with musical theatre dance, where we did some choreography, some stretching, lots of technique. Then continued with the Newland dances. We did a waltzing section and a little bit of lifting. We had lunch on a beautiful terrace and then marked through a dance for Newland.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8.
I didn't do much after college. I went for a lovely walk with some of my classmates, bought the most amazing dumplings, did some work, and then went to bed. Thursday morning began with a vocal warm-up. We had spent the time going through some of the individual things, like the solos, the ensemble numbers, and the dancing. So this was the day to put it all together. This was also the day of people running out of steam or going a little bit crazy. Or both. I'm just going to let you enjoy the chaos.
Welcome back to Sarah's Vlogs.
We went home and I decided to finally eat the chocolate bar I had been saving. It goes out of date on the 31st of July and I needed to eat it before then. And it was as good as I remember. I love that chocolate bar so much. Then we decided to be productive. We went through the script, we started learning lines, we went through and timed everything, and we did a little sing through and I sang my solo. Here's a snippet. Barely breathing, wasting away. Through many hours of grueling work, days of blood, sweat and tears, fingers going raw with the amount of times I was typing, I finished my essay. Thank fuck. The finale of the week was Sing Tech with Melania, where we did some SOVT work, some technique, and we went through a couple of people's songs. We carried on with Newland. I learnt my tap solo, and then we did what every musical theatre student does, and sang The Greatest Showman. Come and light your light, let it burn so bright. Some people didn't agree.
I'm scared to be seen, I make no apologies.
We concluded with just a little bit more Newland, and we sang a few duets, and we jumped off the stage.
You might think we look like billionaires.
And then it was party time. It was Emily's birthday on the Friday, so we all went out and celebrated. I came after work because I really need money, so I have to work on Fridays. But it was such a fun night, and it was so lovely to spend it with such lovely friends. And here we are now, probably a couple weeks after I filmed it. And guaranteed it has been just as chaotic in these last few weeks as it was the one I filmed. But that is the ICMT. Singing and dancing and acting and chaos and friendship and musical theatre.